Ewishan for aha Ghana TV GH, message or like, comment, subscribe, turn on notification so that anytime I post a video, bit say where we some be. My name say Papa Kwesi Pratt. Say our government communicator the meaning, frankly speaking. Mean to make us say Papa the venerable Kwesi Pratt a government communicator Debbie. Because Charlie Wabonibra. He has seen it all. And the venerable Kwesi Pratt. But what I cannot stand and watch, and say, the attempt by your Papa Kwesi Pratt to whitewash His Excellency John Dramani Mahama.
Educational sector and health sector and so on. To be honest, I feel very sad for President John Dramani Mahama. I mean, the betrayal of President John Dramani Mahama is monumental.
A video be go viral or up social media. And that video, no, Kwesi Pratt, Uncle Kwesi Pratt is seen complaining, say, Mahama, His Excellency, has not reached anywhere on the presidency mobile. People are already planning for his exit. In terms of succession plan or NDC move, and he was decrying the fact say to the extent say Mustafa Bandi NDC 4 deputy general secretary had to come and say what if there was no after Mahama, okay, what if there was no primaries and blah blah blah, what was going to happen to confirm contesting? And Kwesi Pratt again says I say appointees of John Mahama no almost sabotaging or something of the sort. Oka Sassen and Mr. Debbie. Now, also appointees of Mahama, you forgetting the wow ba. Your daughter, Ama Pratt, is part. Yeah. Your daughter, Ama Pratt. Oka Bane. Oka part of, in fact, Oka sound on behalf of the government. And some of the pronouncements, when that sorry for Basby, sorry to say this, that accident, children lost their lives. And she was confronted. Or I believe say a doom. But we heard what she said. We heard the weak defense she put up. And even sought to say, as a yeah, mommy, the VIP is not aware or was not duly or properly informed. So when you have people like this, Ewa Baima, what else do you expect? And she's your own daughter. So nobody's sabotaging His Excellency Mahama. In fact, he has appointed the people. Na se obi ufri obi sabotage wa. Na se pam nipa ne. You have the power of hiring and firing. And why can't you fire? Fire the people. If you feel that you have appointed a minister, and as a minister, no, or the appointment of the man or the year on one biddings for the political future, but me pam nipa ne. Uma chairman be appointment or board so now ufri chairman no idea or ye bia no as he's running ahead of scheduler now umpe so bet me apam no bet me in free board ne say obi am bisa you know your president ne. So why do we have Uncle Kwesi Pratt and Co coming out to lament? I don't know why the lamentation is over. What is he about? Lamentation, what is he about? John Mama is Excellency on your if for nothing, he's one of the most experienced politicians of Ghana at present. So, I mean, there's no excuse coming to do the hatchet job for him in Uncle Kwesi. It starts by training Ama in the house. She watch her responses. Abia. Change begins with one person, and yes, sir, it will begin with Ama. Just on a lighter note. Ebusian for still. Yapamucho Mumboa na yen raise the face of our production through studio contributions, donations, no. Number no was screen so with me boy Kitwa, right? Kindly help us as we do it. And we'll be proud. We'll all be proud of how far we have come as a family.
Educational sector and health sector and so on. To be honest, I feel very sad for President John Dramani Mahama. I mean, the betrayal of President John Dramani Mahama is monumental.
Yeah, it's true.
There's a gentleman who came to the people of Ghana and said, look, there are problems with the country and I want to solve the problems in the educational sector and health sector and so on. He proclaimed a reset agenda. And he appointed people to assist him to realize that objective. And many of the people he appointed to help him to realize that objective, they don't just care. They don't care about reset. They don't care about restructuring the economy. They don't care about anything. All they care about is replacing him. What? Poor Mahama. Poor Mahama. And he's sitting there being held hostage. You know, and he's not been able to crack the whip. And they're dancing around him in circles and making nonsense of all the proclamations he has made. It's unbelievable. Visit the NDC social media platforms and see what is happening there. Who is talking about how to achieve the 24-hour economy? That's not their concern. It's about who is going to replace Mahama. It's so sad, it's unbelievable. So he appointed these people to help him leave a legacy. The people he appointed to help him to leave a legacy are saying to us that, oh, don't worry, very soon he'll become a lame duck. That's what they say.
Yeah.
They say, oh, by next year he'll be a lame dog. You have no power. We don't have to respect him. So let's start our campaign. What?
And they're actually campaigning. Can you just imagine?
Don't you pity President Mahama? It's so sickening, it's sad. And what does this tell the people of Ghana? What this tells the people of Ghana is that those at the helm of affairs don't care about us. They don't care about us. It's about themselves. Their ambition to become president. And sometimes I wonder whether they understand what it means to be president. Sometimes I suspect that it's about just driving in convoys with sirens and so on, the trappings of office. And quite frankly, David, some of the people who want to be president, look at them. Do they look like presidents? Do you think they have the capacity to be president? What is this rubbish? And it's happening all the time. In spite of caution by well-meaning people, it's getting worse. I know as a fact that the Council of Elders of the National Democratic Congress at some stage last year saw that this was causing a lot of problems and that it could divide the party, derail the party, and push the party into opposition, and decided to take some measures. I know what measures they took. And I know who went to the Council of Elders of the NDC to promise that they were going to stop. Have they stopped? It's getting dirtier and dirtier every day. It's sickening. Look, I want to read portions of what Mustafa Bandi said, how it is reported in the Hawk newspaper. It says, a storm is brewing inside the ruling National Democratic Congress as fears mount that the party could be tearing itself apart over who succeed President John Dramani Mahama. At the center of the drama is Mustafa Foyo Bandi, Deputy General Secretary in charge of operations and also a senior figure at the presidency, who has thrown a political hand grenade into the heart of the debate over secession. In a blunt intervention that has sent shockwaves through the party, Mustafa posed the explosive question, what if there's no flag bearer raised? His warning comes amid growing claims that senior party figures are quietly positioning themselves for power, sparkling what critics are calling early succession games. Inside government, Mustafa didn't hold back, accusing ambitious party.
Because offers Antiniba no have a problem. Asante for me bonia ye, what I bubakra say, yate Asante Nkaida. You describe the whole tribe. A man gumno, a whole tribe, Asante tribe no, who describe it woman as a woman bonia ye. One more ma bonny, more bad luck. Now why we na Asante for ma eja wa sole. Oma boy kwato wa so na wo se wan obi na kwaka bibi fa ho enye obi na ka bibi fa ho wa nu mu asem ene ka de wa nu mu asem na bedu ko bi edi wo hu adanse e woti mi gina wa so dem ka se mfantefo ma de emeye jimi. This is how you describe fancy women bedu ko bi in your own church Kwesi ada wo gina so dem ase ka wo kan kwaje ensem bedu ko bi Kwesi ada se ka wo kan kwaje ensem ade tire congregation no wo ko gina ho e na wo fa tribe bi si ho e na wo ridicule tribe no. You call fancy women fools. What friend fancy for my Jimmy for it's a meme fancy ni ba bedu ko bi na me ba wa sorry me jai.
Nenso na so mo to Yesu de onsem o je hiafo o je erfo Yesu nsem. Nenso no do osem.
Wo de wo sem. O chere so wo na wo be chere Ghana for sem fantefo agimi. Emfatefo ma agimi. Wo na wo be chere Ghana for. It is what chere Ghana for nya sem fantefo ma agimi. Na fantefo ma wo asole aja asole. Wo se wan na aye bedu ko bi. Enye obi na aye. If you don't go to heaven, don't blame Jesus. Eti bedu ko bi se wo asole agu a enye obi asem okoka fa eye wo wonu masam a wo ka fa wo wo adansidi a wo difa wo ho. So what Bomadia who to us salmon sorry and amuye. The tribe are no model super womb. I can for because most sorry no most of the time some catchy. Etibadu ko bie enye wo bi na egu wa sorry. Enye wo bi na ama wo ho akire wa to the sense I was wo ton wa sorry de. Bedu ko bi eye wo wanu masem. Because what mean time tribe mu ma. Ensi wo ni wo matamu nwie. Ensan kan so mo mra wa sorry. Me kwa ka me ma. Me Asante niba. Me mami ye bia, me papa ye bia ntimi Asante through and through. Enti me bedu ko bi ka me kwa wa sorry ka me jai. Enti Asante fo fasha wutim Asante fo ma ni nyina na eja wa so ntimi wa sorry na gu. Fasha wutim se Asante fo ma na wo so wo ma jimi no. Omo na eja wa sorry. Enti wa sorry no egu. Don't come and blame any political party. Me man be blame wo bia sem bia waka ana wan kan fa wo ho. Wo na wo de wano egu wa asem. Wo ana beduko bode wano egu wa sorry. The Bible says that by their fruit we shall know them. Etu edua na ba ena me ehu dua koro. Beduko bie edua wo so ye ena ma yehu se wo ye tribal bigot. It is a me kwa wa so na me Asante ba. I have every right to walk out and never return again. So me Asante ba me and say me sorry free wa sorry dem was akwasi na I will not come there again. So don't come and blame anybody. A Ghana hana yetino. Young person dear. We need to learn how to accept the part or the part that you play in our own downfall. But you caused your own downfall. So stop pointing fingers at anybody. Point the rest. Point to the rest of the fingers. No. Point to brown wawaso. Me pacho mi we me mo be a chance amanakasa. Bedu ko bi point the rest of the fingers no. Won saba akona wotne e de stre MP before no so say wo mo na akeka nsema mo aso na gu no. Won sa no enan na aka no bedu ko bi a hwa wawo so. Won sa nan na aka no bedu ko bi e kire wan kasa wo so. So please and please do not come and tell us say obi na gu aso wo wonu masem. What say I'm Asante for me Jimmy for 1854 man say men can trust no no mo free wa sorry ni Asante for man so do one more bad luck Almost nipa bone, almost bonia, ya won't saswada. Now we never wo infante asante forma de won wale bia muda. Eti asante forma se men kan to say, "What's asem na wo ka kire wo mu." Enu nti no ma ja wa sorry. Eti bedu ko bie, ya jai. Eti sa wo sha party here was you. Won na de ne ba power. One more year campaign kese asofo mo year campaign kese e de ma party here was you. Wo ka ho bi. Eti wo taxpayers money no ye cha deda. Kwani ma wo bi. Na fa revive ho anaye nche o kama ba sorry ne de ye ma. Eti padwuma foforo ye. Bedu ko bi padwuma foforo eye. Omo ma kana omo so omo ye asofo no omo ye politics no. There is a very big lesson to learn from what is happening to Bedu Kobi. Whether you people will learn it or you won't learn it, it is up to you. Ba mon koso, na mon kasa, na mon ka, na manompa. Or members neso start to say eti ya. Ube with the reason why I wanna was CS away your software. Ube di wasofu die lemu. Na won book have NC politics mu bio. Eti way. Simple advice.
As for your appointment, Uncle GB.
Eti one
so when I'm saying not to baby.
Bedu was very vocal. You can't be or no. Or yeah, campaign this supported John Mahama. Bedu Kobi was very vocal when it comes to the election of John Mahama. Eti Bedu Kobi kwana kwaji appointment. Kwana kope board ni biso no monfa wonto. Ba pa sa wo se wo ya sorry. Na santefo ma ne mfantefo ma beba de lai yema ma medi yatem. Ya de ya ni bre ne pesa minkumi nya betena. Bedu Kobi yema wa sorry ho. No wachina obeka chese ye bonia ye ma wa sori wana Bedu Kobi wachina obeka chese mfantefo ma ye agimifo nti ye mabiem wa sori ne de ye jai obepa ye cha okura ye ma ya boy kwato asori no. Thank you. Obi anka nchire wa no pay me amafiri makomem out of the goodness of my heart if me firi makomem aka nchire the reason why ntia wo ye ja wa asori ba. Thank you. Ti me ma me blame obia and obi na keka nsem bi fa me ho enkofo keka nsem fa mo wedo so pa and owusu bempa kwara na so enkofo da soko owusu bempa kwara na so enkofo da soko ti Bedu Kobi eye wanu mu kasa na me eja wa asole. Don't go and blame anybody.